My name is Olia Hercules. My medium is food, cooking, making food, growing food. And for Insulate Ukraine, I'm cooking the big feast. Perhaps this shirt has given it away, but I'm actually Ukrainian. I was born in the south of Ukraine. I came here in the early 2000s and have been living here for 21 years now. And the reason why I'm involved in the project is because the war has personally affected me and my family. My parents lost their homes, my extended family lost everything, lost their homes, lost their businesses, lost their livelihood. The south of Ukraine, where I'm from, the Kherson region, the bits where I was born and grew up, are occupied still. And Russian FSB officers are living in my parents' house. So whenever there's an opportunity, and I've been doing it from day one of the war, I've been trying to help. And when Insulate Ukraine approached me and told me about the amazing work that they're doing, it was pretty much no question about it. I wanted to cook this meal, especially because the topic of it was surrounded around this huge idea of home, which sounds so simple, but is a huge kind of part of Ukrainian psyche. It's what makes us Ukrainian. It's what makes us love Ukraine. It's the idea of home. One thing that I remember very clearly is that my dad said, about the house, about the home, even if they, destroy it from within, or even if a missile falls into our house, we can rebuild it. What they were really nervous about was the garden. I was wondering at that point, I was like, those people that moved in, have they realized, do they have homes of their own like that? Have they realized how much time has gone into it? This is what a home is to have this little bit of stability, a long enough time to be able to grow a tree, to be able to make friends with your neighbors, to be able to create a community, to be able to grow your family, to be able to make more connections. And it was all kind of about the land around the house. Growing up in the Ukrainian south, we grew food, we cooked food, we preserved food for winter. I watched my mom, my grandmothers just spin dough into the air, phyllo dough, spinning it around like pizzaiolos. I watched my dad cook. Everybody was just an incredible cook. This is what food has become to me in my early 20s, and then it came to this kind of peak when I was 26, and I quit my job as a journalist and I retrained to become a chef, and I've been working in restaurants and writing cookbooks for about 12 years now. So the way that I devise the menu for the event, it will be the essence of those flavors that we grew up with, where actually most of the work happens before you actually get into the kitchen. If someone has a little bit of space, someone who's affected especially by trauma, to create, to take a little bit of time off, away, it's basically how you survive. And this is how Ukraine has survived, because this is not a new conflict, this is not a new war. It's been going on for hundreds of years in different guises. And finding those little bits of space is how you keep your brain plastic and resistant. And this is how you have strength to keep going.